the designs do have a similar vibe, but it's what they say. You can only make a red demon with this type of aesthetic that is really common on Pinterest in so many ways before they look similar, and they're clearly distinguishable. The clothing is really different. Everything's really different. It's just really the vibe, which kind of crazy, not gonna lie, that someone would go to this extent. And honestly, kind of feels like rage baiting to me a little bit, or drama baiting. And we have copy allegation drama. So this started when on August 31, a VTuber who goes by Melly or Oni Melly quote retweeted an adapt by Uta Insi, this one, the red demon one, and said, hey, that kind of looks like, and was implying that they're copying her design. And then she did another quote retweet saying, of course I don't own the concept of Red Demon Girl, but it's found the nose I can't turn away. The colors are similar, the pigtails, the broken horn on the exact side, the earrings, the torn wing, mismatched leggings, ribbons on the sleeves, the shoes. I'm just a bit sad. On response to that, Uta Inzi posted, I just want to share what inspired me. And I'm sorry if it turned out we were inspired by something similar. I adjusted some of the details you mentioned because creating original characters is very important to me. I hope you understand. And posts the design together with the references. And the references seem consistent with the final design. They also posted a time-lapse after someone accused them of using AI. I will be honest, I don't know how to tell if a time-lapse is AI, but it doesn't look like that to me. It seems normal, I guess. For example, there's this reply by Samuel Redfield, puts the differences and basically analyzes them, and they say, short answer, I quickly looked at the designs and didn't see any copying of more than one color palette. I don't know you or the artist, but all I see is a character with many things that characters of that style repeat. Long analysis. Wings, they are broken, yes, but not in the same way as yours. The horns, they are not the same. Complaining about one being broken and more common detail in demon teams seems absurd to me. Type of stockings, they are too common for you to complain, and they are not even the same. The color of the broken stockings is not the same. My stocking is so common in this type of design, and the one in your design is the entire leg. Here is not. Olive glowing, her design is really short, and yours is a skirt. Those both are too common. Even I've used them in my designs, because I like color. No, because I like them. The clothes above are similar, not the same. They're just the same color. Yours is a blouse with a jacket, and hers is a long coat. The shoes are different. Hairstyle is similar but not the same. The hairstyle is also common with the bangs in front. I already have several VTuber children who have that style. With messy ponytails, I don't find it unusual. In short, you should have spoken to the artist first, and you owe her an apology. She has already posted her references. The big accounts almost always throw the stones and they hide their hand, taking no responsibility for the uproar they caused. And that seems to be the general consensus that it was not copied. I will be picking and choosing some other quote retweets, but for example, Blue Jay says, as another quote-unquote generic demon girl VTuber, this is such a reach. Not only that, but this could have easily been resolved in DMs. You didn't have to blast this. Demon VTubers are incredibly common. There are a bunch of people who have similar designs to you. A lot of other people that I didn't grab screenshots for were all saying this was a reach that should have been resolved in DM. And in response to that, Anonymly did another tweet that ended up being community noted. They say, never have I said I own the concept of red demon girl with pigtails. What the frick? The similarities to my own design merely made me baffled and saddened because no matter how different it was adjusted, it very much felt the same. I won't be gaslit into thinking anything else. Also, I hate the whole it should have been that private because I don't know this person. I don't want to know this person. They made me feel uncomfy. I don't want to message them, period. I said my piece and will continue to the red demon with pigtails. And the community note says, Manly claimed that Utainsi made her design similar to her. When the wings, boats, bottoms, shirt, skin, horns, and no marks on the skin are so different. Utainsi provided inspiration in her drawing that doesn't even involve Melly. And a lot of people were saying basically this, but I picked Cookie Hannah's quote a tweet saying, DMing the person in question is the right thing to do here. You say they made you feel uncomfy, yet you quote retweeted then sending harassment their way. Make it make sense? Doubling down, not apologizing, acting like the victim when Stan having a hard time right now because of you for fuck's sake. And that seems to be what most people are feeling. The designs do have a similar vibe, but it's what they say. You can only make a red demon with this type of aesthetics that is really common on Pinterest in so many ways before they look similar, and they're clearly distinguishable. The clothing is really different. Everything's really different. It's just really the vibe, which kind of crazy, not gonna lie, that someone would go to this extent. And honestly, kind of feels like rage baiting to me a little bit, or drama baiting. Hey, if you've made this far into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you for your time. Now let's get back into the video. And just as I was recording the video, the situation had an update. Anonymely posted on Twitter the following text. In the early morning of September 1st, I nearly made an irreversible decision on my life. I have since been recovering and surrounding myself with friends and loved ones who are keeping me company. I got a glimpse of a few messages I got from friends online and want to thank you so much for reaching out. I'm sorry I couldn't respond, but I hope I'm able to in the coming days. As I slowly regain the strength to do so, I 100% should have dealt with things privately, or at the very least ignored and moved on, but that just wasn't the case. I'm keeping the post up unless asked to be taken down, so people can get the context if needed. I love the VTuber art community so much, but to feel the sheer cruelty the community can carry left me wanting to step away from engaging in it. So to protect my health, my friend will be stepping in for me and go through my messages and blocking those who took things too far or were cruel to an unimaginable degree. They will also be managing my Twitter to the foreseeable future, so if there are any business inquiries, etc., they will be passed along to me. Just sifted through by my friend. Thank you to those who waited for me. I've got a lot more art and silly things to share in this world still. I'm glad Emily were able to understand why what they did was wrong, and I really hope they can recover from this. Another thing, don't send hate to anyone, and I'm glad the situation was able to be resolved. Anyway, what do you think? Don't forget to leave a comment, and bye-bye!